All right. This is actually from 7.4. It's not really doing the chapter in order, but it matches up with homework question number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I thought it made more sense to just do those first. Okay, the chapter 7 homework starts at like the bottom of that page that had chapter 6 homework on it. So question number 1 is down there, and then the others on the other side. Conspiracy theorist claims that 80% of Americans believe in Martians. All right, so if I'm going to have to test that, I got to go out and I got to ask some people questions. I got to say, hey, do you believe in Martians? Do you believe in Martians? Do you believe in Martians? That's like a yes or no question. So that's, well, in chapter 6 would have been like a one prop. Yes or no was the one prop. Okay, so I've already kind of figured that out. One prop. This is a yes or no question. So this person has said something and I go, that can't be right. I'm just going to go out and test it. So I'm not the one who made the claim. I'm the one who did the survey. Okay, this is some other person who made the claim. And I got to translate their claim into a hypothesis. That's like how I'm going to do every single one of these problems. I write down some hypotheses, I get a couple of things off the calculator, and then I say what it all means. All right, so 80% believe in Martians. That's what they said. And then it doesn't say more than 80% or less than 80%. It just says 80%. So that's got to be an is. So P is equal to 0.80. That's what they said. And the opposite of that, we were doing H0 and H1. I'm going to write down H1 as well. All right. So I've written down what they said. So step 1 to write H0 and H1, I don't even think about me doing a survey. This only has to do with what the other person said. Now I got to start using my numbers, and I use those in the calculator. Okay, so where is this? Well, you buzzed right past it when you were doing intervals last week. If you go into stat and over to test, we are now doing hypothesis testing. But I've already decided this is the one prop Z test. So it's like choice number 5. Okay, and then I get in there, and the first thing it says is P0. All right, well, that's anytime it's really a 0, but I always think of it like it's an O. That stands for other person. Anytime you see a little 0 down there, that's what the other person said. So other person, all right, well then I'm going to put 0.80 there. So under P0, I'm going to put 0.80. That's other person. And then it says X and N. N is the number of people I talked to, and X is the number who said yes. So X is 82, and N is 300. I'll put those in. And then underneath that, it says prop, and then it says not equal to P0, less than P0, greater than P0. Okay, and I'm supposed to choose. You can't enter any numbers in there. You're not supposed to go and change P0 to some other number. It won't change it. It already knows P0. You put that up in this line right here. All it wants is you to say, what is the sign on the H1? This is why I always write down an H1. That whole line, you're just supposed to try and match up the sign with whatever that sign is. That sign says not equal, so I'm matching up with not equal. Hit enter to make it stick. Okay, so I've matched that line up with that sign right there. And then down to calculate. And it starts to give me some answers. It says Z is negative 22.8. Now that's like a Z, like when people have a Z value, it's got to be pretty weird. Z's are supposed to be between like -2 and +2, and anything outside that is unusual. So I'm looking at something that's really unusual there. And P is 0. And P with 3 little pixels on top of it is 0.27333. Okay, now the homework just tells you to get Z and get P. It doesn't ask you to get the P with the 3 little pixels on it. That's the percent. That's what you would get if you went 82 divided by 300. Okay, this person claims 80% of people believe in Martians, and I got 27.3% of people believe in Martians. We definitely are not in agreement, and we're so much not in agreement that that's the percent chance that the other person is right. They have a 0% chance of being right. If I can get 27.3% and they're claiming 80%, it's because we are not even in the same ballpark. Okay, anytime that this P right here, if P is less than 0.05, then they are wrong. That's the probability of being right. So in any problem where I see a P that's less than 0.05, I'm going to go, they're wrong. Except I'm not going to go, they're wrong, because that's not very scientific. So I'm going to say I have rejected H0. The real way to write that is I reject H0. Now I could publish a big article in the paper about what idiots these people are. Okay, so you're not supposed to write down they're wrong, but that's the basic gist of what I put in my article is conspiracy theorist has no clue what they're talking about. Most people don't believe in Martians, and I reject what they say.